Um, I can't tell if this is recording. Anyway, I think it is. Simon here, and we are in Minecraft. It might look a bit different to you. I have just installed Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shaders because, that 1.3 has just come out, and so before I install Minecraft version 1.3, I decided to, holy crap, look at that. Before I installed 1.3, I decided to have a look at the Unbelievable shaders mod. The frame rate right now is about 6 frames a second. So you can see why I'm not going to play with this mod active all the time until I buy a new computer. But look at that. And if you can bear with the extremely low frame rates, I really wish I had a computer powerful enough to play with this thing on all the time. Wow, the sun is really bright, isn't it? Now, I don't really have too much to say. Let's just walk around this world. As you can see, the shaders they look pretty good. But I mean, Minecraft itself is not too efficient. I guess Java's not too efficient, and so yeah, 5 frames a second. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing with this mod on all the time at all. And as I said earlier, like, this is the kind of mod that I would actually install. It doesn't change the gameplay at all, but it makes everything look much, much better. Except for the frame rate. I might even tolerate this frame rate if it didn't make the gameplay impossible. Like, if you get chased by a creeper and you're running at 5 frames a second, you're gonna die. Where should we go first? Let's go to the statues first. Okay, go to the statues, and then we'll walk around the wall. Actually, should we go to the top of the tower first? Let's do that instead. So this video might last for a while as I slowly look at everything in the world with the mod on. What does that look like down there? See, especially when you have things like that, as the sun goes overhead, it will cast shadows into deep, holes in the ground like that. Does the light shine through the glass? No, the glass actually... Oh, yes, it does. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you have more powerful computers than I do. I guess if your computer's not 3 years old, like mine, maybe you should have this on all the time. Maybe some of you do, who knows. But it sure makes you want to invest that money, doesn't it? Let's see. Try not to fall off since we're at such a low frame rate. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop staring at the sun. So I think that this mod does make everything a little bit brighter just because of how the shaders work. I actually really wanted to see the water temple as well, but I will come back to that. Can barely see the glass. I wonder about that. Maybe it's a bit too bright. Or maybe like the glass texture needs adjusting. And maybe the shadows aren't quite dark enough. like there. Maybe the shadows should be a little bit darker. What is that? That should not be bright like that. I think there's something off with the shadows. I don't know. That seems a little too bright, right? Let's see, where do we go down again? Here we go. Yeah, maybe if I had been playing with a mod like this the whole time, I would have built things a little differently, because as you can see, like the colors aren't really optimized for this brightness. Like some of the materials are too white. Like it's a lot brighter, so you lose a bit of contrast in the colors. And so I might have chosen different colors if I had known it would look like this. Is the sun right above us now? I think it is. So when the sun is right above at midday, then the light just goes straight down to the bottom like that. I wonder if we have time to get to the bottom before the sun passes. Maybe not. Look at it. You can see it's already moving. Yeah, and the sun's gone immediately, almost. No, there's too much stuff here. You can see the light's not really getting through at all. If there was less stuff there, then obviously you'll cast shadows across the walls. Anyway, let's go up and go to the statues. Might have to sit through the night and then see how the statues look during the day. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, I know. I know what the problem is. Video settings brightness. Brightness moody. Does that make any difference? It makes a difference to the shadows. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's what the problem is. Like in vanilla Minecraft, the moody is a little too dark, especially when you make videos for YouTube. You can't see anything at all at night, which is not very cool. But I guess now, to see how much brighter the normal world is. Oops. How much brighter the normal world is. You really want to set the... That's better. Look at the shadows. You want to set it to a lot darker so you get more contrast. Oh wow, look at that now. Much better. Look at this. Like when you're in the shadows, you really are in the shadows. Alright, let's make our way over to the statues. And I guess, will the sun set? No, the sun's not gonna set until we get there, I don't think. Yeah, and with the increased contrast, or the decreased contrast, the statues really fade into the sky almost. Look at that. The sandstone against the color of the sky. Cool. I don't even recognize this place, like the colors all changed. Six frames a second? I guess maybe I can play at 6 frames a second, you know? Can I deal with this? Like if I dig a... No, that's impossible. It's almost impossible to play at this frame rate. I don't mind walking around at 6 frames a second. But yeah, placing blocks and all that is not really gonna work. Let's see, a couple of smaller buildings. The sun is almost setting. Can I just stand here while the sun sets? And watch the shadows move across the statues? They might look better at night, because then the sky will be dark. And we do have torches on the statue, so then they'll be lit up a little bit. There's some errors with the shadows. See that near the bottom of the screen, how there's light there? There shouldn't be, because there's a mountain back there. Oh, actually no, because the moon's coming up on the other side now. So the shadow's gonna shift around. And just look at the colors change. Like during the day, it's like you see the shadows just shifted around because the moon's coming up, and now it's casting the moon shadows. Wow, that's really messed up. Like when the light source is really close to the horizon like that, it's kind of messed up. Oh wow, look how dark that is. The sky's still kind of bright though. Alright, well I'm not gonna spend half an hour standing here just to wait for the day-night cycle. If you want to see this, you might have to install this mod on your own computer, if your computer will run at all with it on. Oh no. Did we just get a lag spike? Yes, we did. We just hit a massive lag spike. Now we're down to 2 frames a second. The audio might desync at this point. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so I don't have too much to say. I'm gonna... Yeah, my computer might be struggling a bit. Might have to restart Minecraft. It really is struggling now, hold on. Okay, this might still work, maybe, possibly. Let's go onto the wall and walk. No, this is not gonna work. Alright, let me restart Minecraft. Alright, so Minecraft is restarted. Hopefully we can make it to the other end of the wall before we have to restart again. Whoa, lag and all sorts of craziness. Alright, where's the ladder? Here's the ladder. Let's just get to the top level and just walk along the wall. 9 frames a second. Staring straight up is usually the least demanding computationally, and I'm only getting 9 frames a second when I'm staring straight into the sky. That's how slow the game is running with this mod on, and obviously the landscape is still loading. Look at all those torches. Wow, look at the difference between with the torches and without. Look how dark that is and how bright that is. Oh wait, we're too high up. Oh, okay. We probably won't see much of the landscape up here just because even loading the chunks is gonna be so much slower. Although it's kind of working out. Kinda. What time is it? Midnight. No, we're not gonna wait here for the sun to rise. Walking along the wall, nothing too interesting to see, especially during the night time. Although, well, that's just because the chunk beyond it hasn't loaded. There's actually like a little natural cave in there. I don't know if I've shown you guys that before, but that's also an interesting natural formation where something might be built. Actually, there's like a cliff here as well. I mean, the plan is to extend the hanging gardens onto this whole mountain range, but maybe something can be done at the bottom of the cliff there. There's a little bit of a flat area. Again, I'm just talking about things that I might do in the distant future. And the last time I did this, most of the stuff that I talked about still haven't been built yet. I hope you guys are not waiting on those because, you know, it's easy to have ideas. It just takes a long time to build stuff. So much light. Torches everywhere. Maybe I should go down one level. See, this part of the wall is east to west, so it doesn't cast any interesting shadows here. Obviously the sun and the moon goes east to west as well, so you know, nothing interesting to see here. In the next part of the wall, when we turn right, I guess that would make it more interesting, when the shadows are across the pathway instead of along the pathway, as it were. This is still very bright, even at night time. And obviously the torches themselves don't cast any, like, it doesn't have any lens effect on the light source. I think that's in the next version of Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shaders. I think in the next version he's got a lighting effect on actual light sources as well. Can't imagine what that's gonna do for the frame rates if I try it. Let's see. Oh look, we're at the hollow mountain. It's hollow on the other side, of course, so you can't see it on this side. One of the old fortresses? Well, it's not much of a fortress, more like just an outpost. If you remember, before I put all the torches down, obviously creepers and skeletons and zombies would spawn, so a little safe place to pass the night. And it's almost sunrise. This is gonna be a long video, isn't it? It's already been 10 minutes, I think. Like one day-night cycle is 10 minutes. It'll probably be like a 20 or 25 minute video at this rate. Anyway, the sun's coming up. Let's just walk down one level. Yeah, so you see now that we turn 90 degrees, the shadows are across this place, and so it's more interesting having the shadows cast from these shapes. Of course, everything I've built so far was in the original Minecraft, which doesn't have shadows. And so I didn't design any of these things with casting shadows in mind, and so I didn't deliberately do anything interesting for it. Sunrise. And even the... oh no. Like the sun and the moon used to be the other way around. Back in Alpha, the statues, especially the statue of the woman, would face the sunrise. Oh wait, did she face the sunrise or the sunset? I don't remember. But now the day-night cycle has switched 90 degrees, and so they're kind of now she's facing north, and so it is. I guess it's less interesting. I would rather have the sun rise into her face to cast the shadows and all that. Anyway, nothing too much to see here. What's going on there? Oh. Alright, let's just keep walking. And make our way to the end of the... All the terrain outside of the wall is gonna change again. Like you can see the chunk boundary there. So there used to be one chunk boundary there, and there's another one there. I'm gonna keep the other one at that distance, just because having the chunk boundary right next to the wall, or when you delete chunks right next to something, it sometimes messes up with the regeneration of it. Look at that, that's interesting. Too bad it's gonna be deleted as soon as 1.3 come out. I've said it before, right? I'm going to turn on large biomes and have everything outside be the large biomes. I prefer the larger biomes because I do epic builds. And it kind of sucks when you have a building in one, like, if your building is big enough to straddle multiple biomes, it's a bit weird, to be honest. What's with the water like that? Is that... That's strange. It seems to be like a... It's not on that side. So yeah, all the stuff you see outside the wall, that's gonna be gone when I delete all those chunks out there. But that's good. I look forward to the large biomes. I think I prefer larger biomes. Not much to see here. It's really... Whoa, what just happened? Did I get turned around or what? Yeah, I just got turned around. I think. Yes. I mean, the shaders look really good. But even with the shaders, after a while, like if you're not looking at buildings, like it gets pretty predictable, the effects of it. I mean, once you get used to the colors, the natural landscape doesn't really cast very good shadows. It's not too interesting. I think if you want really interesting stuff, you really have to build something with the shadows in mind. You can see like shapes like that casting there, and the sun's up there. Yeah, if I do end up installing this mod in the future, I'll probably design any future buildings with shadows in mind, and that would be much more interesting. Alright, so we're gonna get to the end of the wall, and then we're going to walk into the water temple, and then I might have to restart Minecraft again, just because it accumulates lag, it seems like, after a while. And then I think we'll sit in the water temple, at least for a day. Because the water temple was kind of designed for shadows. I mean, it was designed to have, to play with light. But actually, let's go down a little. But unfortunately, light in Minecraft is not very interesting. But now that we have Sonic Ether's shaders, it might actually work a lot better. The water temple, which is strange. Like, you design something for the game without knowing. Or I mean, I didn't know about Sonic Ether's shaders when I designed the water temple. So it'd be pretty cool if it turns out it looks much better with it on. Chicken, if I can get it without lagging too bad. There we go. And that's the end of the wall. I should work on the wall too. I've got a bit of cobblestone. I'm kind of worried I might use all of it in the skyscraper. I should really use some of it on the wall. Alright, let's walk that way. We'll pass the fireworks project along the way, but obviously fireworks are all underground, so you're not going to see very much in terms of shadows and sunlight and all that. But we can see what an underground cavern looks like actually with the mod on. Is it a cow? Yeah, it is a cow. I really regret killing all the animals. Well, not even that. I wish they would make animals spawn more. It's like there's so few animals now. And like I occasionally visit. Is it a pig? It looks really white. I occasionally visit multiplayer servers, and so often you find that there's just no animals around because people just kill them for resources, and then they don't respawn. And it's not. Minecraft is better with animals, pigs and cows and chickens wandering around. It's a bit of a shame that they don't respawn. Where? Oh, that way. I don't recognize half my own map just because everything it looks different. And I guess we're running at 5 frames a second, 6 frames a second, so it's not really helping. Look at that obsidian. It almost looks metallic, doesn't it? That's amazing. Like the different colors, it almost looks like it's some sort of metal. Where's the entrance? There it is. Let's see if we can make it down here without getting ourselves into too much trouble. Wow, this is dark. I don't know. Okay, we need high dynamic range lighting. We obviously do. This is not working out, especially with the sunlight. Like the surface is a little too bright, and the underground is a little too dark. I think we need some light balancing. Like down here, you would want. Like down here, even that is a little too dark. Or rather, there's not enough contrast between the light and the dark. I don't know, maybe in the next version of the mod he'll fix this. Like, this is not. I mean, I understand we're underground, but torches are not bright enough, you know what I mean? We need more contrast. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Maybe this mod is not the bee's knees after all. Okay, let's. The water temple should be just along here. And it's almost sunset, so let's sit in there until tomorrow midday. Or alternatively, no, time lapse is actually quite difficult to do. Like, it's not easy to. I mean, not with the software I use. I need to do a lot of extra editing to get a time lapse. No, it's just sitting there. Whoa! Okay, so the sun is right there, and it's casting the light straight into the stairwell. Wow, this is dark. I don't know if you see anything in the YouTube video. I mean, you see that. Yeah, I can already tell that the water temple looks better. Well, potentially it looks better with this mod. And look at this, even this skylight. Yeah, like you see how the shadow moves across that cylinder there. The skylight in here, no light in here. Wow, that's dark. Wait, glitch? That's a glitch. Where's that light coming from? Come on. I guess it's not easy to... Where's that light coming from? Damn it. Damn it. I want this to be awesome, but it's glitching out. Yeah, okay, so it's not easy to... Oh great, now it's raining. Maybe I won't sit here the whole night. Well, I'll stop recording and I'll come back when it's close to midday. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, I guess I'll start recording now. It's almost sunrise. Almost sunrise. Is it? Ah, it's still raining. Rain! Why? I don't know why it rains so long. I don't. Does it rain this long in Sweden? Is this how the rain is like in Sweden? Like it just rains for 2 days continuously? Like a heavy downpour for 2 continuous days? Because you know, that's how long it lasts in Minecraft. Maybe that's how much it rains in Sweden. I don't know. Anyway, sunrise. It's just depressing, you know? It rains, it feels like it rains as much as it shines in this game. It just goes on and on. It's not like you can just, you know, wait half a minute and then the rain will go away or anything like that. No, it literally goes on and on and on. If the sun rises and it rains, you're gonna be there for the rest of the day. What just happened there? I did not press any buttons. Yeah, I think maybe these shaders need high dynamic range lighting and maybe bloom effects. But the sun's coming up. Unfortunately it's raining, so sorry guys. Nothing I can do about it. It's just terrible. You know what? I don't think it should rain for more than 20 seconds at a time, seriously. I don't think it should rain for more than 20 seconds at a time, and I don't think it should rain more than once a day. Like, who wants to sit here and deal with this? Maybe 30 seconds at a time is alright. But you know, in Minecraft, a day is like 5 minutes. So that's like 5 minutes into 12 hours, so 30 seconds is over an hour of continuous rain in Minecraft. Like if you translate it back into the real world. I mean, that's not trivial if it rains for an hour in the real world. I mean, it's not much. Sometimes it does rain for a long time, but they don't want that. It's not fun. Like, when's the last time raining for 2 days in a row is fun? And, you know, it's almost midday. We're not gonna see any shadows just because it's raining. Look at this. Okay, I'm just gonna... No. No, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. off. Okay, the rain effect is off, but it's still raining. Rain and snow. Can I make it not rain? Rain splash off. Texture pattern, that's not it. Other, oh, weather off, there we go. Done, done. There, that's what I think about your rain squids. God damn it. Anyway. Yay, sun! Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so this is definitely much more interesting with this mod on. Sonic S's Unbelievable shaders. Of course the shadows slowly creep across the floor. Just imagine, you know, you can make sundials. And all sorts of interesting shadow related structures with this sort of thing. This is much more interesting. Okay, crazy lag. Let's just check what it looks like under here. So the water blocks the sun completely out here. That's interesting. It's interesting. It's not perfect though. But again, like this, the shader gets, it's like Sonic Ether changes the shaders often, and I guess every time he changes something, it will look different. So even if I do use this mod in the future, it's not like I can just design something for one and then expect it to stay the same later. Wow. Alright, so let's get back out of here. Now, this is way too dark, look at that. Wait, what? Is it a zombie in here? It is. How did he spawn up there? It's either a glitch or I miscalculated the torch placement. Anyway, let's lag our way back up here. And maybe just walk over to the skyscraper. Oh, we can cross the bridge from this side, that's right. I don't know, it seems like it's optimized for daytimes and having the sun shine through things. This mod, like, I don't think the underground experience is really that well balanced. I think most people just assume that people go underground to dig caves or to, you know, explore and find diamonds and all that. It just seems like neither Notch nor Sonic Ether is considering epic underground structures in terms of gameplay and lighting, like making slimes appear regardless of light level. Obviously that ruins whatever underground palace you're planning to build, because then you just have slimes all over the place. So it just seems like they don't expect people to do that, and I don't understand why they wouldn't. If you can build above ground, why can't you build underground? Like if you build a giant dwarven underground cave system and cover it with diamonds, you're just gonna have slimes slopping around, which is not cool. Oh, anyway, the staircases. So I guess I shouldn't talk about it when I'm lagging so bad, but that's an earlier idea. I don't really like the fences for the railings. Probably going to go with that. You can see it there. So it's like mostly stone stairs, and the wooden, the lines of wooden stairs on the side kind of forms a continuous path for you. So basically, I'm just gonna have this thing in a continuous line all the way up, and I better not fall off this side because it's not finished. So that's the design I'm thinking about. So no railings, you can actually fall off this if you're not careful. But I like this better. Well, I like the way it looks. Not so much the fact that you can fall off, but that's alright. Okay, the lag is a bit crazy, so I'm gonna stop doing this. Alright, so that's it. Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shaders, which looks unbelievable. Unfortunately, I run at about 5 frames a second when I have it installed, so I'm gonna switch to Minecraft 1.31 and uninstall this. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.